It's Wednesday. And with all the garbage going on in this country, we're going to do something positive, something that'll make you smile. And I have the perfect thing, something different. Big Baby Donnie's LA Tantrum Takeover. I was at a Comic-Con last weekend, and there's 2 of these books. So next week, you get another treat because you get another story time. So grab your hot chocolate, your coffee, whatever you want to call it. You ready? Here we go. Can you see that? Okay, cool. As he sat down at his desk with a crayon and a plan, Big Baby Donnie went to draw New York land. But then from the TV came a shout and a roar. Get ICE out of our cities. Deportations no more. Donnie saw marchers in the streets of LA. Get out of our city. ICE, go away. How dare they do this, Donnie said to himself, jealous of LA's glitz, glamour, and wealth. He wanted the lights, the stars, and the cheer. But instead they said, Donnie's not welcome here. Don't take our family, don't take our workers. Don't send masked agents, you're raging berserkers. This is horrible, he shrieks. They're out of control. Get boots on the ground, put tanks on the roll. Send soldiers, send choppers. I want it to stop. I'm the king, president. I must be on top. Oh, look. Look at that. That was his letter to Jeffrey Epstein. Very classy. Then he felt the cool touch of a wisp like a hand. The Constitution sets rules for our beautiful land. You can't send Marines to attack folks at home. We have posse comitatus. This isn't ancient Rome. Is it me? Thoughts Donnie. Is there nothing I can do? Wait, what am I thinking? I don't care about you. I'll do what I want. I'm the best that there is. I'll just find all my followers who worship my Riz. Wow, my Riz. I'm getting old. Summon my team of suck-ups and fools. My sycophant psychos are my favorite tools. Then from under the desk came a voice thin and stale, the whispering one with a nose long and pale. His fingers were bony, his grin wasn't quite right. This loophole fits anything if we squeeze it just right. It kind of looks like the Nazi Stephen Miller. And he is. Trust me, he's an awful person. Donnie's eyes twinkled. He clapped and he shook. Can we build family-sized cages? I'll design their new look. Oh, look, it's a Trump prison. Oh, that's so Christian, so pro-life. He imagined the locks, the bars, and the shape. He imagined his name spelled in the gold on the gate. The secretary of dress-up shined with rhinestones and steel. She twirled her with her cape, then posed with great zeal. Then she whipped out pistol, and much to his glee, she shot a big bird as it flew towards a tree. Wow, she has had a lot of work done. Well, she's not shooting dogs anymore. Now she's shooting bald eagles. You know, because America first. I'll pack every cell with the tired and the poor and split up their families right at their door. They raided the taco stands. They raided the farms. ICE took fathers and mothers with muscle and arms. They grabbed people dancing. They grabbed people shy. They grabbed people baking sweet bread in July. It's funny, right? How the adjudicated rapist is in the White House, but somehow the people eating tacos are the criminals. You know, totally not racist. But folks in LA had a trick up their sleeve. They marched and they hollered and they didn't just leave. Good for you. Arresting our neighbors, said a young kid named Bob. List all our rights. That's what Donnie would rob. When I was small, I learned what's right. To share, to care, to not pick fights. Say please, say thanks, be kind, be fair. These little rules will always be there. Bob is like 12, maybe 13. He seems to have more morality than the orange pig in the White House. And when we visit someone's space, we show respect, we mind our place. But leaders, we must play this part with open hands and open heart. True strength is not in being tough. Without compassion, power is rough. The truth is clear for all to see. Real leaders lead with empathy. Very true. But Donnie got louder. He banged on the floor. I want the Marines, and I want even more. I want jets. I want boats. I want all the gear. For my grand finale, I'll make migrants disappear. The planes landed softly. The boots hit the street. They marched through the suburbs in 100-degree heat. The soldiers were quiet. They followed the code, but many didn't like the mission that they rode. They stood near a fountain. They stood near a mall. They stood in a lineup outside City Hall. You know, isn't it interesting that almost every ICE agent is a man? I would bet you that 90% of them are Trump supporters. Very insecure alpha males with small penises that need guns and to beat up on brown people to feel tough. Just like the Grand Wizard in the White House. They looked through the crowd and they started to blink. That's my old teacher. I know her, I think. My cousin's out there. So is my friend. What exactly are we supposed to defend? Said the soldiers. They hadn't been trained to seize donut shops or bookstores or markets or corner stops. They're supposed to protect our lives and our rights. But Poopy Pants Donnie just flexed his might. Donnie and the Whispering One, with their cruelest grins, cried, "We'll sell off the prisoners. Let the bidding begin." Oh, well, look at that. Modern day slavery with Steve Miller. That's very on brand. Oh, that's horrifying. Okay, look at that. Oh my God. How much work has she had done? Oh, that's horrifying. The Secretary of Dress Up designed ICE's new clothes with glittery masks so their shame never shows. Did you know that MAGA stands for Make America White Again? But as they snapped another selfie, sound blared from the TV. Is there anything but stealthy? They're still marching against me. Oh, look at that. Love thy neighbor. Huh. It's funny, right? How evangelicals say love thy neighbor as thyself, but they voted for a rapist and an orange pig that wears makeup that sexually assaults women and commits felonies and tax fraud. But somehow the brown people making tacos and picking almonds are the criminals. But January 6th, if you're white, you're a patriot. Funny how that works. But it's not racism. Keep telling yourself that. The people danced in the daylight. They painted the streets. They drummed on old buckets and offered free treats. Black Lives Matter. Now that triggers a lot of white people. I can't tell you how many people are triggered by Black History Month that are white. Breaking news, every month is White History Month, and it's been that since 1787. So, just a little history lesson. Oh, look, the orange pig. He's sad. Oh, look, it's Jeffrey Epstein. Oh, look at that. 2 Christians that molested little children. Oh, so Christian. I'm sick of this fuss. I'm sick of this mess. I guess owning your own private island is best. Oh, that's brutal. Oh, look at that. I didn't see that. Look, he wrote in a girl with big boobs in the back. Oh, that's so Christian. These soldiers were told they could finally go. They packed up their gear and marched quiet and slow. They done what they had to, though it never felt right. What mission they'd serve was still out of sight. So remember this tale when someone shouts, "Fight! Is this justice or just someone's spite?" If they tell you to harm, if they tell you to fight, you must say no to protect what is right. A soldier defends by refusing the wrong. That's how our freedoms will always stay strong. I believe that most of the soldiers there do want to follow it, but I do believe a lot of them are insecure white men. If only it was that simple. We love our defenders, the brave and the true, but what happens when liars tell force what to do? The end. It's a good story. And that's why I respect Mark Kelly. Do not follow unlawful orders. Remember your oath, troops. Don't follow a man who rapes women, who's a felon, who's very likely a pedophile, who caused an insurrection. Don't think that immigrants who work hard and bust their ass in this country, who, yes, maybe they're undocumented, but don't treat them worse than the rapist in the White House that wears makeup and assaults women and caused an insurrection. That is the real problem with this country. White supremacy. Have a good day.